Welcome to the Manga Madhouse, a channel where we talk everything manga and anime. So if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of this video, I messed up there, or what I have on my table right here, we're going to be talking about box sets. And the reason we're talking about that is because box sets come in very many different shapes and sizes, but they come at a very steep price point. And so I just kind of want to talk about, are they even worth it? Now, I'll go ahead and cut it short here. Yes, they're definitely worth it, but why? What is so special about getting a box set where I just can't get the solo volumes? Well, that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. The main thing I want to talk about with that is, with a box set, you typically get the whole series in one box. Now, there's going to be other variations of that, like Chainsaw Man here. This is only part one of Chainsaw Man, which I'll talk about that later. Then you have series like Naruto that's split up into 3 different box sets. One Piece, of course, is split up into many different box sets. I think Bleach is split up into 3 different box sets. So you do find yourself buying multiple box sets. But I will say it ends up being worth it, because when you look at the price of a single volume of manga, like for example, I bet, hold your ears, I bet if I take out one volume of Claymore here, on the back, I pulled out volume 3, a series that I actually will be reading soon on my TBR. It says $9.99 in the United States. So therefore, what you're saying is, for $9.99, if I bought these individually, as you can see, there are 27 volumes. So if we do what? Let's just, for easy math, we'll do $10 times 27. So that leaves you $270. Now, is this box set $270? I don't know, but whatever it says on here, I can guarantee you I got it cheaper. No, this box set says it's $215. I don't know the quick math, but I'll put it up on the screen, and I bet, I'll pull my phone out right now, and I bet that I'll be able to pull up a Claymore box set that is even cheaper than that. Claymore box set, $148. So really, once again, I'll do the math, that will be even so much cheaper, and you can find it all in one place. Now, granted, I get it. Not everybody has $150 laying around, but it beats trying to hunt down every single copy of a manga series. Now, I've seen people talk about they love the thrill of the chase. Trust me, there's enough manga out there, at least for me, that you can get the thrill of the chase. If there is a compact way for me to get my manga without having to search far and wide for it, sign me up. And Claymore, it was so much easier. Now, I will say, some people will sell you, sorry for that again, some people will sell you on the fact that how a box set may look, how a box set may come with additional things. Not gonna lie to you, this Claymore box set, I believe, only came with this small book of illustrations, and the illustrations are dope, don't get me wrong, and definitely is worth it as far as it's a little, something a little extra that you get. But is it worth, like, if you're undecided, let's just say for whatever reason you still want to do the thrill of a chase, that's fine. I cannot sell you on, well, the box set comes with this cool illustration in the panel, and then it also comes with this cool little booklet. That's not going to be enough. So I can't sell you there. That's something where, if you love the thrill of the chase, I don't think a box set is going to be for you. But if you want to break down what's more conventional, what's cost efficient, and what is also space efficient, I would get a box set. Because one thing I've learned about, as I'm collecting more and more manga, is that I don't have enough house space to keep getting shelves. Now, I have plenty of space in here, luckily, so if the time comes, I can still get more shelves. I have a whole shelf that I haven't even put together yet in the garage. But I have series like Naruto, which is the main one, that has 72 volumes. And one rule I've kind of created for myself is, with Naruto having 72 volumes, if you look at the spines, they don't run together. And by that, I mean it doesn't create one coherent picture. If I were to look at the box set for, let's say, Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, if you line them up, it creates one coherent picture. Now, is it that big of a deal? Not really, but it is something to look at and to admire when they're on the shelf. So when it comes time to, I would say, size down, and that just means, instead of me putting up another shelf because I don't have to, I'll just take Naruto off the shelf because I just like looking at it, and I like, having my shelves look full. But if I need a room, I can just take Naruto off because the spines don't run together. I can just put them back in the box set, which is why I haven't even thrown my box sets away, which I highly, highly considered for a very long time. I was like, oh, I don't need these. No, I definitely need them because, for example, Tokyo Ghoul. It's still on my shelf. I don't know if you can see. It's still on my shelf right here. But as soon as I have enough manga to replace it, I'm taking Tokyo Ghoul and putting it on the box because I have the box at the top. So the last thing I have to say about box sets is that sometimes they come in these slip cover box sets. These, to me, are a little bit more frustrating. Now, I'm actually going to do a video on this series as far as just me unboxing it, because I think I want to do more collecting type of videos on here. So like opening box sets and opening manga, stuff like, and reviewing like the actual collecting part of it and not just the contents of the manga. But it bothers me with these only because you still have the money aspect of it, as in it's a little more cost efficient. But to me, these aren't necessarily storage efficient. Yes, you don't have to necessarily put these on the shelf because it comes in this little slip cover, but they're not as protected as Chainsaw Man, as I showed you earlier, Akira or Claymore. It's still, the spines are kind of out, so you have to place it carefully in order for it to not get damaged, and just make sure things like that. And I feel like that is also a good part of the box set. That's a valuable asset for a box set, is that it does provide a little bit of protection for your manga. In these cases, this one, and then I also have orange, it doesn't at all. And the reason I kind of really noticed that and thought about that is because I did want to do, and I still am going to do, as I mentioned, just a video of me opening this and kind of going through the contents of it. But once that's done, I'm not going to read it right away. So then therefore, it's just kind of exposed. Now, I have a place where I'm going to put it where I don't have to worry about like the light shining on it or anything damaging it. But not everybody has that luck or has that chance to do so. So that's just something that you have to think about, where I think if you're going to do a box set like this, maybe just something to provide a little protection for the books themselves. But I don't know. They've been doing this a long time, well before I got around, as in I just got around the medium for a year. So obviously this is something that I'm pretty sure they've done extensive research about and know everything about. So I could be wrong about a lot of stuff in this video. This is just from my standpoint. But something they're obviously doing works because they keep doing it. But that's just one thing I would like to see. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember the name of the manga, but I think it's like Toilet Bowl something or another. It's not a big box set. It's not a Akira. It's not a Claymore. But it's maybe a little more than this. However, I think it's fully covered. It's more on the links of Chainsaw Man. Now, this is I do like the presentation of this a little more than, let's say, a box set for Chainsaw Man. And the manga's out of here. It's on my shelf. But if you're asking me, considering I am using my box sets more as storage for the manga when they're not on my shelf, what I would prefer, something that looks a little nicer or something that may not be the best looking but is a little more sturdy and just a little more protection, I think I'm going to go this every time. But I would love to know your comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching the channel. As I've mentioned before, the Discord is open for free, so go ahead and join our Discord down in the link below. I also hopefully edited some point of saying join the Discord in text because I know I didn't say it earlier in the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.